Today on Rough Riders, we're going to de-winterize the plumbing on our Soul Dusk, so stick around. Welcome to Rough Riders, I'm Jay. This video is going to be another in the series of getting my trailer ready for the camping season. Now, when I put it in winter storage, I winterized the plumbing. If you want to see the steps for that video, you can click on the link above. And in this video then, we're going to be de-winterizing that plumbing. So in the winterization video, I was putting essentially antifreeze in throughout all the lines. So in this video, we're going to be doing the opposite. We're going to be getting that antifreeze out of the lines and getting water back into those. And so we're going to walk through the steps of how to do that. Now, this video will not be covering descaling the water heater. We're not going to be sanitizing the tanks. There's a couple of things I need to do first before I can do those jobs. I will post separate videos on those as I get those things done. So in this video then, we're just going to be focused on getting the antifreeze out of the lines. So let's take a look at what the steps necessary to get this job done. You shouldn't require any tools. This is all just about hooking everything up the right way and running water through the lines. So let's take a look at the steps involved. And to do that, we're going to start with the plumbing connections where the valves are underneath the twin bed on the driver's side. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so we are underneath the twin mattress on the driver's side. This is where all the plumbing is. And just to refresh everybody's memory, here's my freshwater valve. There is the main drain for the freshwater. There's the winterization valve. And then I've got two valves over here for the hot and cold low point drains. When we did the winterization video, first thing we did is we opened up all the drain valves and tried to let all the water drain out as best we could. And then we started closing off all the valves and then opening up the winterization valve so that we could then suck the antifreeze into the line. And you can see it's a little hard, but there you can see there's a little bit of pink, in all of the lines. We can still see the antifreeze in there. And so in the de-winterization process, we're going to clear all of that stuff out of the lines. Now, to do that, you have a few different options. One is you can fill up the tank, the freshwater tank, and then open up that valve over here and then feed water through the system that way, and it'll push everything out. You can also open up the winterization valve and put that into a bucket of water and suck water in that way and feed it through. Or we could use city water, and that's what we're going to do on this one. Is we're going to hook up a hose to city water, and that connects directly into the plumbing right down here. And so that's going to push out all of the antifreeze on the trailer side of the pump, on the inside of the trailer pump. So the sink, the toilet, the shower, it's going to push all of that stuff out. But that's still going to leave water in these lines here, because you can see it's pink all the way up, right up to the valve. On this side of the pump, there's some, so we still need to get all of that stuff out. So to do that, I'm going to throw some water into the tank as well and use that to push it the rest of the way out. So that's what we're going to end up doing. So the first thing we're going to do then is we're going to go out and hook up the city water and a pressure regulator to make sure we don't put too much pressure on the plumbing. Now, I'm sitting in my driveway at home, which has a pretty steep slant to it. So it's not going to do me any good to open up these drain valves and try and drain the plumbing that way. And you can see there's a lot of right angles and stuff like that that's going in. So I'm not going to get much out of it anyway by doing that. So the best way is to just push the water through the lines using either city water or the tank. So let's go do that piece now. The next step is to hook up a pressure regulator to your water line and set the pressure between 40 and 60 psi, and then hook the other end up to your city line on your trailer. So with water hooked up, we're going to run through the fixtures one at a time, both hot and cold, until we don't see any more pink antifreeze coming out. We let it run for just a few seconds extra to get all that out. We're starting at the sink because that's the furthest fixture away from the tank, and we're going to slowly work our way across to the closest fixtures, which is going to be the shower and toilet. Now, I did not turn on any propane. I did not turn on the water heater because I don't want that running while I'm doing it. All I'm trying to do is get all of the antifreeze out. I don't care if the water actually gets warm. Next in the line is the outside shower fixture. There's a valve underneath here. We're going to just open that up. Clear water there. So now we can work our way back in to the shower and toilet. We're going to repeat the process with the shower and run that hot and cold until we don't see any pink. To do that, I'm just going to put the shower head down here on the floor and then turn the water on each until I get clear water coming from both. We're going to get the toilet next. At this point, the water should already be mostly out of the lines. We're going to do a quick check at the water heater by releasing the pressure on the pressure valve. And we should see clear water coming out there, which we do. So the last step in the process then is to clear the antifreeze from the right-hand side of the pump. And to do that, we just put water in the tank, put a few gallons of water in the tank, open up the freshwater valve, turn on the pump at the control, and then run through the fixtures. The shower should be good enough to get it to push the water out through. You shouldn't have to go through all of them, but that will then push all the water out through the pump and then out the system. So there you go. That is the process I go through when I de-winterize the plumbing on my trailer. This may or may not be the same as yours. If you've got a Dusk, this is certainly going to be the same process. But, consult your trained professional RV mechanic or repairman to verify the correct process for your trailer. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. That always helps creators like myself to be able to understand what kind of content to bring you. And thanks for watching. And, if you have any questions, post those below. I'll get to those as quickly as I can. And we'll see you next time here on Rough Riders.